It's Kaden here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you're new, please just go ahead, hit that subscribe button, give this video a thumbs up, and leave all your comments. If you want to see how I changed this wig from Nada to Prada, then keep on watching. So guys, today I'll be transforming this wig, in which I'll take out all the brassiness and turn it into like a chocolate brown ash blonde. So it's gonna be like an amber looking wig. So just continue to watch and enjoy. Please share, like, comment, and subscribe. First, I'm going to be putting the ear in sections to make it easier to work with. So I'm going to be putting like maybe 4 or 5 tracks in each sections, 4 or 5 tracks in each section, and then I'm gonna work with that. So I'm gonna go ahead, section it off, and then you'll see me take out the light blonde and the streaks in the front, and I'll section that separately. So here you have it. I have about 10 sections, and I'll be working with those 10 sections. So first, I'll also be to do this. I'm going to be using some foil papers, because you know the foil helps the hair to what you must say now, accept, I don't know what word to use, but it absorbs the product better. So I'm going to be using the Revlon Color Stay in dark brown and ash blonde shade. So I'm going to go ahead, pour the mixture together, and then shake it up and work it throughout the ear. So I'm going to go ahead and first apply the ash blonde shade to that front section, and then wrap it in foil. And it's going to be a repetitive step, but I'm going to show most of it. So I'm ensuring that everything is saturated in that ear dye, and then put it in foil. So now, because I'll be using 2 different colors, and I don't want to cross each color, so I'm going, like, being that I just did the ash blonde, I'm going to go ahead and start with the ash blonde in the back. So I'm going to start with the ends and then go to the roots. So after I work with the hands, move to the root, then I move to the root of the next one, because I just used the dark brown, so I don't have to wash my hands or change the gloves. And then I wash my hand and then move on to doing the end of that one, and then I repeat the process over and over. So you will see exactly what I'm talking about if you watch and observe this video, if I did not explain it as thorough or detailed as I should. As you can see, I'm not doing it in no special way or anything. I'm just spraying the contents in the bottle on the ear, and then use my fingers to work it in the hair. So I'm just working it through, and as you can see, I have the bottles close together, so it's easy for me to get them mixed up. But because you can kind of see the colors through the bottle, the top of the bottle, then you can know which one you're working with. So if you want, you can go ahead and mark the bottle if you want, so you can mark it with the different shades so you don't get mixed up. So this is where I include a section where I went away, clean my hands, and then come back and start working on the ash blonde, because I don't want to use the brown and then go into the ash blonde and then change the color. But I can always use the ash blonde and then move on to the dark brown without it changing the color, because the dark brown is deep and the ash blonde is light. And oh, I must mention that I learned this technique from Sophiology here on YouTube, and she did an amazing job. So I already had my hair bleached, so I was like, why not try it? Because it looks pretty well, so pretty good. So what I did, I already had my hair bleached, but not the entire head. I just bleached the ends and had the patches in the front, and then I lightly bleached the part that I'm putting the brown on, the dark brown. But what she did, she bleached her entire wig blonde and then went ahead and recolored it, customized the color to what she wanted it to be. So I'm just doing something similar to what she did, and I hope you guys enjoy it. As you can see, it's a very repetitive process, so all I'm doing is just saturating the hair in the hair dye and then wrapping it in foil. So as you can see, I'm done with this section, so I have some leftovers. So I'm just going to use it to saturate the parts that I want to add some more dye. So I'm going to be adding the rest of the ash blonde and the dark brown. To done the hair, I'm going to let it sit for 45 minutes to an hour before I rinse it out. So now I'm washing my hair out, and I'm going to use the Shimmer Lights purple shampoo. So I'll be using the conditioner. So I'm going to use that. The more you use it, the more you get rid of that brassiness. So I'm going to saturate my hair in it and then leave it for a couple of minutes and then rinse it all out. Now look at how nice that hair looks. So now I'm going to move on to my Tresemme Moisture Rich Conditioner, and I'm going to saturate that all over the hair. I used this in all my bundles, my wigs, whatever hair I'm using. I use it to bring that moisture back. Especially, I just bleached the hair and everything. So I'm trying to keep it nice and smooth and soft and silky as possible. So I went ahead, detangle, let it sit a little bit, and then rinse it all out. So now onto my final rinsing process. I'm going to rinse the hair until the water runs clear, like super clear. No soap, no nothing, no suds, just clear water. I let the hair sit and dry overnight, air dry overnight, and then I went ahead and style it in the morning. So here you go, guys. This is the final look. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you're new, please don't forget to go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.